Do we like the Casmina or the Triumph? I like blue in the format so much better than the red in this. And this is kind of one of my favorite decks. The blue-red. Jaya's kind of good. It's Epiphany, Jaya, maybe we wheel the Strix, although I think that's kind of stopped wheeling around by now. Welcome guys, we're getting a host from Magic. Not sure how long it's gonna stick around, but lurkers, I appreciate you guys. Welcome to the channel. We got Callous Dismissal, Heartfire, No Escape, Role Reversal's okay. I think I'd rather just take this Callous Dismissal. The tempo on this card is just too good. Big fan of it. You have to play your flash creatures during your main phase because the opponent is tapped out in the Simic Flash Mirror match. I think you're I don't know if you're talking to me or what. This guy goes a little later than the Ogre. Nice win on Team Modern. Oh, thank you, Andy. I got lucky. I think this card's a little overrated. I think Plan is fine, Heartfire's fine. We can probably get Manticores and Dam Breakers pretty late. And Magic's already stopped hosting us. It's great. I don't know who controls it, but I'm on the auto host list and they do not like me. Dropping into subs since I can't watch at work. Oh man, have a good night. Thank you so much, love. You got a raffle ticket. I think I want this Plan over anything else right now. Ooh, that's a really late Pyro Helix actually. Kind of fine. That's also a very late Callous Dismissal. Pretty late Prophet, but I think the Callous Dismissals are going to be harder to find. Ooh, I'll take the Strix for sure. I wouldn't mind the No Escape either. I mean, we're not feeling like... We're feeling reasonably open. Pretty happy with the cards that are coming around. I don't hate Bully, but I think we'll take the No Escape here. I don't want to run... Oh wait, this is something else. Oh, this is kind of bad. Manticore wheeled. Figured it would. Last pick Grizzly is pretty intense, right? Spellgorger weird is right where I want to be. The Tybalt's pretty good as well. I want this... I just want weirds. I'm gonna take this. They don't come around as late as they used to. They used to wheel. Jaya's Greeting. All about it. Saheeli makes the deck. Second Spellgorger weird. This thing's not so good. So we're Saheeli double weird, right? Double Pyro Helix. Maybe we just take this Prophet actually. We've got 3 Planeswalkers to trigger the weirds in addition to Breeding Pyrohelix double Callus Dismissals. Only 1 2-drop though, so I'm gonna take the profit over the Pyrohelix, which is normally not correct, but I think our curve allows for it. Probably not running this. I'd rather take the Totally Lost that we won't run. Second land or a Narset. Narset is fine. Gonna lurk and watch the new Spider-Man. Have a good stream. All right, Wolf. Have you guys all seen the animated Spider-Man? It's on Netflix and it's real fucking good. I mean, it's technically a 3-drop creature. Colors are open. We have a lot of planeswalkers. I think I want this profit. Got to buy. All right. I think the profit's probably the best card for us here. Triumph or third weird? That's actually kind of tough. Every time that she gets close, yeah, she pulls me in enough to keep me guessing. And maybe I should stop. All the cards I'm like not particularly happy to run. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Alarm's going off. Time for Fandom Legends. Turn this off. Nothing holding me back. 3 6 7 8. Very few creatures. We have a Jaya's Greeting. So maybe we do just want the weird here. Feels bad, but I mean, we also might wheel one of these, which would be good. I think Thunder Drakes have been kind of wheeling, but I think the weird just kind of makes it. We don't take the Ashiok. I think we take the Greeting. We have more red removal in this deck than I've ever had, for sure. Offer of Bolus is pretty good in this deck. Stealth Mission's not bad. We have Catharsis, which we don't necessarily need. A Prophet. We have 4 good 2-drops right now, so we don't really need the Prophet anymore. I think we just take... I don't think we run it, but I think we just take this. Salt Team, we've got like triple, double Turret Ogres. Our 4-drops are fine. Our creature count's not too bad either, because Saheeli makes creatures, Tibalt makes creatures, Kasmina makes creatures. We've got a couple of things that amass and make extra creatures. So we're kind of fine. I think we just take this Stealth Mission is what we're taking here. Transmute's okay. I think we just take the Dam Breaker. Go crazy. Card's actually pretty good. I really like our deck, which means it's probably gonna do really poorly, but I do like it.
What would you little maniacs like to do first? Watching through our fingers,
You reveal an instant or sorcery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, I think Augur Bolus is the least powerful of these. That puts us down to 13 creatures. I think that's okay. We have Hasmina, Jaya, Saheeli, Tybalt, 4 Planeswalkers. Wing Slap, thank you. Tier 1 sub 3 months in a row. You got a new Poke Badge and a raffle ticket. Thank you, love. I appreciate the support. It's very awesome of you. Thank you so much. I miss you, I miss you. Alright, let me see if everything worked out with this video. I think it was stuck on processing for some reason, but it's up now. Alright, so we need to cut 3 cards. I'm thinking, what does Plan do? It hits 3 weirds. It hits, right now, 4 Planeswalkers and 3 Amass. Kind of a lot. 4 Amass. So maybe that's better than like the Pyrohelix, considering we have double greeting. We actually have a lot of creature generators. If we're cutting the Pyrohelix, deal damage to a permanent or player. Is Jaya too cute? I guess technically Tybalt. Okay, so if we're gonna keep Jaya, maybe we keep the Pyrohelix. I feel like Plan is gonna be more value more often, like just on its own without Jaya on board. But Pyrohelix Jaya is pretty cute, but we don't want to be too cute. Goblin Assault Team probably goes. 12 creatures is where I want to stick. I think it's like Goblin Assault Team Jaya. No Escape can go, maybe? With the double Callous Dismissal, maybe we're just trying to tempo them out. Like dudes, bounce your dude, Jaya, bounce your dude, go, crush you. Plenty of things to trigger the Saheeli. Seems pretty decent. I feel like we got a nice curve. I feel like we got it all. Pretty excited about this deck, actually. Sorry about the delay in subbing. Dude, just being in the channel supports the stream. Subbing is a total extra thing. Not necessary in the slightest. Always appreciated, but never a requirement. This is a little sketch. you like supporting. I appreciate it. But you never need to be sorry for, you know, dropping a sub. That's 100% normal. I just wonder what he's gonna play next. Because he can redirect this damage to one of the planeswalkers. So if he pumps it and we try to block, he still redirects. I think it's fine. He didn't pump, so he's got another play, but I think that's fine. So I'm gonna go Spell Gorger weird. Like, Turret Ogre deals with this, but not if he's got the actual things. We'll see where he goes from here. Pegasus, you say. So next turn I like Saheeli Bounce Spell. We'll just see where this goes.
There was a time when I was alone, nowhere to go and no place to call home. My only friend was the man in the moon, and even sometimes he would go away too. Then one night as I closed my eyes, I saw a shadow flying high.
I don't think I want to double trade here. You can't really do anything against my Saheeli at this point. Peter Pan, that's what they call me. Definitely don't want to play any more land. We could play all but one thing in the, or two things in the deck, and that only require one more land, so we'll use the land we draw, or the land we have to filter the Kasmina here.
From Neverland, usually hanging out with Peter Pan, and when we're bored we play
In the woods,
always on the run
from Captain Hook.
Run, run, lost boy.
They say to me,
Away from all of reality. Neverland is home to lost boys like me, and lost boys like me are free. Neverland is home to lost.
So we would be trading for just one of those. Don't really want to do that.
He sprinkled me in pixie dust and told me
We could tick her down to make one of these guys happen and send in for 4. I don't like that.
Soon enough we reach Neverland.
Peacefully my feet hit the sand.
And ever since that day, I am a lost boy from
They drew another land, so we're no longer protected from the exile card.
Peter Pan.
My day has been going well, thank you for asking. Mostly just hanging out, working, doing work stuffs.
Captain Hook.
Make it exile.
Run, lost boy, they say to me. Away from all
Very unfortunate.
reality. Neverland is home to
Lost boys like me.
and lost
So he
boys
kills
like
Saheeli, we get to kill Ugin.
Neverland is home to lost boys like me, and lost boys like me are free. Peter Pan, Tinkerbell, Wendy, darling, even Captain Hook, you are my perfect storybook. Neverland, I love you so, you are now my home, sweet home forever, a lost boy at last.
Well, I guess we just want to race here.
Darling, Neverland, I love you so. You are now my home, sweet home forever. A lost boy at last. And for always I will sing.
I feel like Kasmina's about to die.
From Neverland, usually hanging out with Peter Pan.
2 months. Classic 80s rock.
In the woods, always on the run from Captain Hook.
It makes a body. Ditch the land.
They say to me, away from all
We've got a good race on our hands here. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. I really, really appreciate that. You got a raffle ticket, my dear.
boys like me and lost boys
I think it's 3 subs today already.
Neverland is
Ugin and Feather? Yeah, well, it happens.
lost boys like me.
Awesome stream and chat. Oh, thank you. I'm really glad you're enjoying the content, man. Means a lot to me, for sure. Like, this isn't a great race for him.
Captured effortlessly, that's the way it was. Happened so naturally, I did not know it was love. The next thing I felt was you, holding me close. What was I gonna do?
I really want to draw a bounce spell, plus this will put the Spell Gorger weird out of range of like being double blocked by the feather. We'll get 2 for 1 on it. Plus we could draw the second Callous Dismissal or a burn spell to be able to burn down whatever he blocks in response. Instant spell, right? Yeah. All right, perfect. So now we can protect all of the things. This is pretty good.
I've been waiting for you, it's been so long. I knew just what I would do when I heard your song. You filled my heart with a kiss, you gave me freedom. You knew I could not resist, I needed someone. And now we're flying through the stars, I hope this night will last forever. Oh, 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 oh.
Looking for a new deck to try out.
Love me better.
We're gonna let damage resolve. Why would we not let damage resolve? To get an extra point here to get it out of range of the white pump spell. Trying to think of how much that matters. I mean, there's like 2 red pump spells, right? If he has the plus, it's +2 +1. That shouldn't matter. So I think we just let damage resolve here. The 3/2 damage spell is not in the same wheelhouse here. He is gaining life.
Charms around me. We stare
I just want to kill this.
and what we see is no surprise. Got a feeling most for treasure. And a love so deep we cannot measure. Ain't nobody
I mean, Jaya's,
better.
or the feather is just bigger.
Be happy. Makes me feel this way.
I mean, this is fine.
Ain't nobody
This is just bigger anyway.
better than you.
It's irrelevant. If he top decks a spell that draws a card or something, that's the last thing we want.
Makes me happy. Makes me feel this way.
I think.
Ain't nobody loves me better than
Good counter.
you.
Blocks my 2 biggest guys, takes 5.
Come home early after class, don't be hanging around the back of the schoolyard. I've been called a bio teacher, she said she can't even reach you cause you're so far. You've been talking with your fists, we didn't raise you up like this, now did we?
Looking for a new deck?
Been changes in
There's a lot. Like the feather deck looks really cool for like casual ladder climbing.
don't make sense, but nevertheless, you gotta
I mean, the red deck is still pretty close to the same, so if you had it before, I mean, that's pretty good for laddering. It's cheap.
go, son, you should know.
Elemental seems fun. Elemental seems complicated and tiresome to pilot all day.
Fall out of love sometimes two homes are better than one. Some things you can't tell your sister cause she's still too
All right.
young. Yeah, you'll understand
Got it.
when you love
That was a good win. I'm happy with it.
There ain't no one here to blame, and nothing's gonna change with your old friend. Your room will stay the same, cause you'll only be away on the weekend. It don't make sense, but nevertheless, you gotta believe us, it's all for the best. It don't make sense, it don't add up, but we'll always love you, no matter what.
Yikes.
Sometimes moms and dads fall out of love, sometimes two homes are better than one. Some things you can't tell your sister cause she's still too young. Yeah, you'll understand when you love someone. When you love someone. Come home early after class, don't be hanging around the back of the schoolyard. And if we're crying on the couch, don't let it freak you out. It's
That was nice of him.
so hard. Sometimes moms and dads fall out of love, sometimes the best
Intentions just ain't enough.
Some things you can't tell your sister cause
Rude.
she's still too young. Yeah, you'll understand when you love someone.
Alright, so the video looks like it's all cleared up. And for everybody who was asking me to play the teamfight tactics and all those, the video's up. If you guys are on your PC and dirtling around, I wouldn't mind a thumbs up on there. But I need to upload more videos for you guys. Doing my best.
When you love someone.
This is a little sketchy. Just a little. What does the tempo storm thing mean? That's my esports team. It's interesting that he pulled the turret ogre, right?
I found him in a lover, in his lips like tangerines, in his color-coded speak. Now we're lost somewhere in outer space, in a hotel room.
So there's green pump spells in this format? Not much. I mean, if he uses one here, I think that's fine. I like our spot. It's coming down, down, coming down. We'll just callous dismissal, whatever. Fine. Do I want a callous dismissal or Tybalt? I want to do both. This deck is going fucking nutty. Deck is insane. I've got a lover, a love like religion. I'm such a fool for sacrifice. It's coming down, down, coming down. This is definitely my favorite archetype. I'm glad I was able to force it. I'm such a fool to pay this price. It's coming down, down, coming down. It's coming down, down, coming down. We have 2 ways to pitch extra lands, so that's always kind of nice. So a little bit of flood in the beginning here is not the worst. Not overly scared of it. Take the turn over. Against black blank. Black blue, I think, being one of the strongest archetypes. Turret Ogre can fuck some shit up. Hello, Lurk. Thanks, Dark. Appreciate the support. It's coming down, down, coming down.
It's coming down, down, coming down. He's coming down, down, coming down.
That card's a bit of a problem, but we have double Jaya's Greeting in the deck. We got some stuff. Draft bots draft obvious, but do you have any advice for paper drafting? Play to what you're comfortable with. Trying to play the best thing isn't always the best idea, because a lot of people try to force it, and I'm not a huge fan of that. I'm glad he put it on there, not onto the Growler, actually. That would leave my draw dead to the Greeting. This card's really fucking annoying. He can't attack me with it because of my little devils here. He's got 2 fixers, so I'm pretty confident he's gonna have some sort of splash. Hi, I'm back. Welcome. You have a video for tips on paper pre-releases? I need to. I tried to make some videos that like talked about those kinds of things, but like I'm so bad at delivering lines that I just kept deleting everything I did, and it wasn't going very well. So green, black, proliferate, you say? So we definitely want to play the Manticore first into the Dam Breaker. It's only 1 point, but like we could also draw more Planeswalkers in the meantime. Got the board pretty well locked down. This 4/4 that can't be blocked with creatures power 4 or greater is kind of annoying. We don't actually have a whole lot of ways to deal with that card, so let's just do it now while we can. If it gets any bigger, we'd have to throw like more dudes under the bus. You would watch the hell out of that video. Yeah, I had tips for arena drafting that are different to how paper drafting works. So like I had it all written out too. It was like at a classic table, you typically consider XYZ. These are why some of these things don't matter. But my delivery was just like absolutely piss poor, so I just deleted it. We have one more proliferate in the deck. I feel like that's pretty greedy, but don't you have an article on how to draft Arena? When was the last time I wrote an article? I feel like it's been forever. Who did I write for? Hey, you're ducked. I don't want to discuss that in the channel. Actually fine with that first land, because we want to discard a card. It makes our decision easy. Understandable, sorry. It's bad business to talk about other content creators no matter what is happening. So I just try to avoid it. You never know, right? Like, hypothetically, let's say it's all true. Then sure, probably don't care. But in the meantime, it feels like it's just bad business to talk poorly about people without knowing the goods. And even if it is true, like some big content creator or whatever is like his bestie and then I get blacklisted for some dumb reason or something, like, that's bad business. What's your favorite class to play in Diablo? I always played a sorcerer. Actually, we might not need to do that, in all honesty. Let's wait and see if he forgets that my guy has reach. I feel like he might. A lot of people forget that this stupid thing has reach. Send it! Send it! Damn it. McBurger, welcome. I played a lot of Diablo 2. I didn't play that much D3. So he's gonna proliferate this, but I think I'd rather kill the bird. We've already cast our two highest things. That's actually kind of cool. Immortals. my amass will be bigger than his amass next time. So let's just keep our 4/4. Did anybody else discover the song in Big Hero 6? I think I did. The hourglass. Do I want to trade for this? I think the answer is yes. Because then we can start running in with all these 2s and nonsense. I'm also happy to trade with that, because these get bigger. That's actually kind of great. Ooh, that sucks. That actually kind of sucks. We actually took out the whatchamacallit as well. Green salad. Proliferate's kind of cute. Triggers some stuff, draws some stuff. Sahili also quite cute. What playlist is this? It's my personal playlist. I call it my random new. It's a mix of genres for things that have come out in the last couple of years. Mostly. Solid. He only has one Death Toucher now, so we're just gonna go ahead and start sending. Great name. Yeah, none of my names are very, like, appropriate. Not, like, inappropriate, but... So let's see, there's... 80s, 90s, funk, silly, soul, fun dance, classic, alternative. That's pretty appropriate. Relax electronic, regular electronic, angst, and these are like other lists that are not mine. I didn't name these. They're just like random lists that I found that you can subscribe to or whatever on Spotify. This is pretty good. I won my match. So we went We went 4-1 against the Scary Terrys. Dead and gone. Well, we have double Callous Dismissal for that. I'm a little concerned. Or not, yeah, so we have double Callous Dismissal. We also have double Jaya's Greeting would be like the nut draw here to just kill that card. I'd be all about that, actually. So we could try to trade Spellgorger Weird for Spellgorger Weird. There's no single blue instance. Are we okay with that? We are a little bit on the behind side here. With Dismissal, I don't think we want to. That actually makes things a little awkward. Tells me no. So the land screw here is just not great. That's a good draw. We need... that's kind of awkward. We just want to race this? We could hold back the profit, but I mean, we are swinging in the air here. Probably just go Spellgorger Weird. His very own bird, huh? He's down to 3 cards. If we keep everything untapped, our Spellgorger Weird is bigger than his, which is nice. The land, we want that. I'm gonna let him hit Saheeli with the Strix because he's not. If he attacks, we're not gonna block. So I'm just gonna go ahead and send a 10. Get him to 10. This is okay, as long as he doesn't hit land and like a 2-drop spell here to get another trigger on the Spellgorger Weird. Even if he does, that's okay, right? Because we could still trade with our Weird. The profit would be a problem on the Saheeli here. Okay, that was just like the nuts for us. No land, and we're kind of home free. Yeah, that feels good. So his life is just really actually very awkward if we just cast the Greeting here. I don't want the Weird to get any bigger. I don't like that he's got so many chumps on the Initiate. His very own Saheeli. We're running the same deck. The only difference is he has 5 mana. 6 mana. Kinda easy decision. He has chump blockers for freaking days is the problem. And we don't want to give him the weird. So he can kill our Saheeli. Fuck. Or we can keep our thing back, but if he has a spell, then we die. So I think I'd rather just get the hit on the Saheeli. Smart, gives him an extra trump blocker in the long term here. He has an 8 though. So if he commits too much to trying to kill my Planeswalker, god damn, we are running the exact same deck. So he's choosing to kill the Kasmina, which is kind of fine. So if we draw... Super bad. Do I want to start chipping away at his shit with this? It's kind of hard to tell. If he blocks with his weird, am I okay with it? Don't think he will. His Grim Initiates are gonna fucking suck though. Because they are first striking. He just bounced my weird. We have the exact same deck. Except for I'm not running the Initiates. I don't think these guys are very good. They work really well with Jaya though. Maybe that's why. Hope he forgot. He did forget. Hot damn. I've used one Callous Dismissal. I've got another left. It was really dumb of him to kill the Initiates there, I think. I think killing the Saheeli is gonna be where we want to be here. Because that's what's gonna get him back in the game. Also, he's got 5 blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 3 damage already. And we could just go wider than him. Ooh, that's actually very scary. But if he attacks, we don't block. Oh, we got the extra blocker here though. And if a red source were to deal damage, it deals double. So we're gonna take 10 here, we're gonna take extra. So we gotta block this. This isn't trampling, is it? So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4 blockers. It takes 3. One of them he can't block. I think we just win. Because he has to take the bird, right? He takes 1, 2, 3, 4. He takes 2, 3, 4. Jaya's greeting to the face. I think we alpha, we just win here. He has to take the bird. He blocks the 4 biggest. He takes 4 on here, and this can go face, right? Another red source would deal damage. Deals 2 damage to any target. Yeah, looks good. Is he overcommitted by 1 attacker? Your commentary last night was fantastic. My commentary for the Fandom Legends was terrible. I didn't know anything about the decks that were being played. But if you're not being sarcastic, I appreciate you. Glad you enjoyed the content. For Team Modern Super League, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It was bad. There were so many comments in chat about like, what the hell is this girl talking about? Talking through my limited plays here is not the worst though. Pretty decent at that. Ayah. Not keeping this one. This one is solid. We're gonna pitch the Raging here. Pretty easy choice, actually. You love these song choices? Good, I'm glad. So that card is like the nut low for me, but he's white, blue. So he shouldn't have too many things, but he could drop the flyer here, and then that would suck, right? He drops the 3-drop blue flyer, makes a 1/1 a mass creature, sends in with the apparition. So we're just not gonna let that happen. And he's also just land screwed now, so that's fine. Playing overly cautious with this. You can Divining Arrow it. I don't think there's any world where we hold that. I believe this is always correct, but we really don't want to discard either one of these cards. We'll ditch the Turret Ogre. Well, I can't unclick it now, actually. The plan would have been fine as well. Not ideal, but I like the plan a little bit better. It's gonna trigger on the Kasmina, the Spellgorger weird. It's gonna trigger the Strix. It's gonna do all the things. He can't because of Kasmina? Yeah. Planeswalker static abilities. Crazy. Craziness. He did indeed have it. That was what the delay was for. He couldn't figure out why he wasn't able to cast it. But he probably, oh, he could have cast it on the bird? I was holding the bird back? I don't know. I don't know why there was a stick. Kesmina says targeting costs 2 more. Yeah. His hand is fine.
Waking up to action dust. I wipe my brow and I sweat my rust. I'm breathing in the chemicals. I'm breaking in, shaping up, then checking out on the prison bus. This is it, the apocalypse. Whoa, I'm waking up. I feel it in my bones. Enough to make my system blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age.
Radioactive, radioactive. You don't have Beastie Boys on your playlist? I do, but this is the random new list. So I have Beastie Boys on some of my other lists. This is all stuff from like the last couple of years. The apocalypse. Whoa. So I'm a little sad here that the Spellgorger Weird might just eat some removal, but I feel like this is still where we want to be. So he's actually starting to pitch real cards here. He's pitching, wow, Strike and Loxodon. That's fine with me, actually. Sun hasn't died deep in my bones, straight from inside. Forgot how good it was? Yeah. The Lindsay Sterling one is actually pretty good. She covers this song, right? So I want to play the weird here. Next turn we can Greeting and Callous Dismissal this, and that feels pretty darn good. There's a stick, so he's got the red mana pump spell? Is that what that is? Or he's just sitting on full control, I don't know. Yeah, McTotterson, that version's really good. So here it is. He's got the fucking feather to go with it. Holy smokes. What a champion, this kid. Why didn't he just use it? One, two, three, four, five. We need one more land, and we're home free on the Dam Breaker proliferating the weirds, and then our guy will be just too big. He should have cast the pump spell last turn. We know he's got it. Our kingdom has a total of 547 goat creature tokens. Our kingdom is awesome, and you guys should definitely check them out using the link down below. They sponsor this content, so make sure you guys go show them some love, give them a chance to earn your business. +2/+1 is what it is, right? The +3 + whatever is not this one, so I think this is fine. Nice. Card Kingdom's also helping with my modern deck for the PT, which I'm pretty excited about. They're pitching in $300 worth of cards. And it looks like my deck is like 800 or 900, I think, so. So if we proliferate the plus, it's +2/+1 and Scry. It's not first strike. What else could he do for 2 red? Not much, right? You could burn it after the fact, which is just a 2-for-1, which is fine. Is there a first strike in this format? Whoa, Vanderforge! Hope things have been well. How you doing, love? Can I get a streamer command for Vander, please? You guys into Pokemon? Show Vander some love, some Diablo. Make sure you guys go give him a follow. Friend of the channel. Absolutely love the content. Best LCS ever, yep. I get to go up there this weekend to get my cards. They're pretty fantastic. We didn't know you had that. Oh my gosh. Does he have 2? If he has 2, we get fucked. I didn't think about 2 of them. I only thought about the one we knew he had. So it's a 1-for-1, right? Because he still gets it back off the trigger, which is fine. And it's not like we had another spell in our hand to like make that happen another turn. Yeah, Card Kingdom is fucking fantastic. And as far as them sponsoring the channel, guys, I don't get any like sales stuff or anything like that, so don't feel pressured. There's no sales kickbacks or anything, but I do whatever, you know what I'm trying to say. I do recommend. So make sure you guys go check them out. Would have attacked with Zombie 2? Nah. Wholeheartedly, yes. That's what I'm looking for. Myth. This guy's fucking one spell is just Pissing me off. Making this match take like 3 times longer than it should. Maybe I'm not listening. I'm gonna hold on to this land because we have a lot of different ways to deal with this, or to pitch it for more cards, filter it out. Why did I keep saying wanting to say full? I'm close. Fully endorse. This playlist is fire. Good, glad you like it. This is fine. We're on the draw. So are we 6-0 right now in this draft? I think so. Never didn't have the third land.
I got these fresh eyes. Never seen you before like this. My God, you
I call.
it's like the first time when we opened the door for we got used to usual. It might seem superficial.
It's a little bit of a bummer, but that said, we do have a callous dismissal to deal with it.
Up just a little and down like, oh, damn. So suddenly I'm in love with a stranger. I can't believe that she's mine. Now all I see is you with fresh eyes, fresh eyes. So suddenly I'm in love with a stranger. I can't believe that she's mine. Yeah, and now all I see is you with fresh eyes, appreciation. Well, it comes and it goes, but I ride that way with you.
This thing can't block, right? Yep, well, it can't block, deal 1 damage. So Tybalt is gonna take, if he swings both of them. So we can't remake the 1/1 anyway, unless we proliferate, which we don't have the option. So we're just gonna keep the 1/1 here.
Damn. So suddenly I'm in love with a stranger. I can't believe that she's mine.
So we can make the 2/2 kind of like that.
Fresh eyes. So suddenly I'm in love with a stranger.
Also fine with this draw, actually.
And now all I see is you with fresh eyes.
Next turn we can play the Raging with the bounce spell on the Weird.
If I could bottle this up, bottle this up, I would.
Bottle this up, bottle this up, I would.
'Cause you're gorgeous in this moment.
Alright, we got all the lands off the top. Feels pretty good. You love blue-red decks? Yeah, I like this deck a lot.
When did all my friends become so loud? We act like reality shows, probably 'cause reality blows. When did all my friends become so loud? We traded our boring lives.
Actually, I should have maybe thrown this under the weird to make sure. I mean, he could have 2 instants here, but he's gonna have to choose what to save, right? Like, this actually could just be a blowout. He's got 2 instants placed correctly, and he doesn't kill the devil. I was thinking he would throw the devil under the bus first, and then we can ping whichever one he tried to save. But hey, V-Ball, thank you. Tier 1 sub, 2-month anniversary. You got a raffle ticket. And I really appreciate the support for the channel. Alright, so it's actually not bad, right? But I just has this 4/4, which does nothing.
We break up with lovers and friends, make love to the rumors instead. Maybe we're addicted to it all.
We've gotten to filter through a lot of our lands already, which is a little bit on the scary side for us. I'm just fine with keeping this back, actually. He's got a lot of cards.
So we're caught up in drama. Everybody's talking, everybody's talking. We're caught up in problem. Everybody's talking, everybody's talking. Hold up, can we make it stop? Hold up, but I'm so caught up in drama. Everybody's talking now.
I am happy to trade this for the weird, if he'll take the trade here.
When did my friends get so loud? When did my friends get so loud? Oh, when did my friends get loud? Recently he said that she said that we said some shit that you wouldn't believe. Recently he said that she said that we said that he said some shit about me. So we're caught up in drama.
Jeez.
Everybody's talking. We're caught up in problem. Everybody's talking. Everybody's talking. Everybody's talking.
Herb Joker, I'm well. How about yourself? I'm just hanging out. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, guys. This was a pretty easy 7-0, I think.
I met you in the dark. You lit me up.
Pretty happy with this draft.